Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name's Cameron, you can call me Super King Cam, and in this video we're going to be looking at chapter 1153 of the latest One Piece manga. Hope you enjoy the video. One Piece 1153. The birth of Loki. I'm so excited. This is going to be so cool. So we're going to get Loki's backstory, I'm assuming, from this chapter. We have Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Niri Shrine, Pilgrimage Volume 37, Kikonojo, Daimyo of Ringo, and Boss Joe. Okay. Yamato, Kikonojo. So there's not much you can see. They're just saying hello to each other. I don't see much hidden in this cover art, really. Not gonna lie, the cover art's been a bit boring lately. But anyway, we move on. Dory and Brogy venturing into the past. So we're gonna get giant backstory here. Nice. Shared a wild childhood with Harold, the Prince of Elbaph. Yo, look how big Harold is already compared to Dory and Brogy when they were kids. Born into the bloodline of the ancient giants, the prince possessed a colossal body, monstrous strength, and high status. I mean, if these are all giants, look how big he is already. He grew into an arrogant and unruly rogue that no one could rein in. What a bore. Everyone outside Elbaph is pathetically weak and puny. Ain't that right, guys? Exactly, sire. It's just as you say. So these are all giants, and yeah, the scaling is crazy. Is that a... Did he kick a shark out the water? Or is his foot just leaning on the boat and is that a shark? Just like randomly jumping outside the water? Or is he just flicking it? I don't know, it's crazy. The kingdom of Bunt New World. Come one, come all. Standing 10 meters tall, each of her steps is an earthquake. Her roar is thunder itself. She's one of the world's elusive giants, hailing all the way from Elbaph, Takaganda at Ida. Okay, so obviously they captured the giants. Honestly, when I first read this, I was thinking straight away, I was like, oh my hat, Big Mom. But no. Okay, Takaganda at Ida. Roar. Kia. Get away from the cage, it's dangerous. I mean, she's in a cage, guys. Like, I don't understand how humans capture a giant like this. It's ridiculous. Like, these guys are so puny. It takes balls to turn one of us giants into a roadside attraction. Your Loki's gonna go ham. Or Harold's gonna go ham. Burrow ha ha ha. Yeah ha ha ha. So that's definitely Dory and Brogy. They were fools to mock Elbaph. We sure showed them. Left the island in ruins. The island's probably like decimated. I love how on their ship it actually says Elbaph, their country. That's very cool. And then I like how large the ship looks compared to like the mountain. It's like the scaling is obviously that they're trying to show that it's a very, very large boat. Who are you? No need to thank me. I'm the king of Elbaph. I couldn't just sit back while they slighted my homeland. She's definitely was taken off Elbaph then very young, maybe as a kid, because she would definitely know who Harold is. He's the Prince of Elbaph. She's no way she'd ask, who are you? And she five-fists him in the face. Your Majesty, King Harold. Huh? No way. Dude, homie is... Like, what just happened, bro? Look at him. At least his eyes aren't popping out of his head. Oh, these oaks are. These eyes are popping out their heads. Turn the ship around. You need to apologize. A lot of people got hurt. Oh, you think it was a ploy? Maybe it was like an attraction that she did on purpose to get money in. Turn the ship around. You need to apologize. A lot of people got hurt. Are you crazy? You want to go back to that puny dull kingdom? You want me to rough you up, King Harold? They took me in and gave me work after finding me adrift on the brink of death. Thanks to their kindness, I was able to earn enough to eat and recover from my injuries. First of all, is King Harold is just getting his butt kicked by this chick. Look at him. Little dolls, what the hell is that supposed to mean? You just happen to be born big. Your strength is a quirk of fate. Don't kid yourself into thinking you're better than the humans, you arrogant disgrace. I mean, not wrong. This kind of crap is why all us giants are always lumped in with you Elbaph savages. Oh, she's not from Elbaph. Okay. So she is a giant, but not born on Elbaph. I thought the tribe came from Elbaph, but okay. I was just born big? Your homie didn't like that phrase, eh? Little dolls, what is that? You just happen to be born big. Oh, okay, so this is just like a montage of her helping the villagers carry logs of wood like they're toothpicks. King Harold, are we setting sail? What are you guys spacing out for, huh? Help them rebuild, you imbeciles. That miniature model city of theirs. Yes, sir. So you went all the way back to go help them. That's crazy. Their construction techniques are completely different. We'll teach you some stuff for when you get back to Elbaph. Your uses of spices is something too. I've never eaten something with such flavor before. And the quality of your fabrics. They are so sophisticated. Humans sure are good with their hands. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is he's apologizing with his head on the ground. I thought he was so arrogant. I didn't think he expected to see this come from him. I know there's a bay involved, but still, homie crumbled pretty quickly. Look at it like this, Harold. The destruction of anything in this world is a waste. Okay, now they're having a good time. They're partying, drinking. He's doing the Nika dance. 100% doing the Nika dance. They're vibing with the Nika dance, dude. I was born on Samuwana Island in the South Blue. One thing led to another, and I ended up on these seas. You went over the... Okay, so... Alright, she's giving backstory. You went over the blood-soaked serpent. Are you talking about the red line? Well, yeah, I did, but I can't go back now. So the blood-soaked serpent, the red line. I said that serpent was the red line in the mural to one of my mates, and he was like, no, it's not. It's some earthworm, whatever, dude. I was like, bro, it's definitely the grand line. But anyway, come to Elbaph. We're not as savage as you think. Homie just picks up and pulls out a crocodile, eh? That's that what we do now. That's crazy. Yeah, maybe I judge you too harshly. King Howard has really changed. It's kind of creepy. Hopefully it's just a phase. Men just find female and then they completely change their personality. It's crazy. This guy was an arrogant, destructive, unruly sire or prince, and now he's turned into a little soft yellow belly because he saw Bay. Elbaph, 105 years ago. Up until now, we've committed countless sins, and it's time we atone for them. What's wrong with you, Harold? So this is why he started changing, because of a woman. A woman changed his perspective, is what we see in here. As king, I tend to frequently travel overseas. I hope to extend a hand on reconciliation to our neighbors and learn from their cultures. Our land can become more prosperous if we learn from the world. Dory, Broggy, and the others will never stop running wild. So, I mean, that's their prerogative, though. I go way back with those two. They have always had an unusual disposition. They've never failed to treat humans fairly and honorably. That's true. We can still hold onto our warrior ways, right? So they're asking Loki now, Harold, if they can still hold on to their warrior ways. We may have to reconsider some traditions if other countries feel threatened. I don't know about that. Zabababaha. What a change. Bojaja seems there's a tumultuous journey ahead. Harold is no Elbaph is. Blessed. Harold is no Elbaph is blessed. I mean, okay. Say we exchange diplomats with other nations. We could build a deeper cultural understanding. I see it's like a fancy hostage deal. That's not it at all. People need to forge connections, otherwise, international cooperation is impossible. Okay, so he's gonna become a politician, basically. He went from being a warrior, a super strong, arrogant, ruthless prince to a politician, political king. Elbaph, 81 years ago, Eastern Fishing Village. You finally had the baby, Ida. Harold, congratulations. Thank you. Ida and I. Unfortunately, we can't recognize your marriage. Only pure blood can be permitted within the royal family. Wait, what? Pure blood. So it's because she's not from Elbaph, is what they're saying. First of all, who are these four chaps here telling the king? Who are these four chaps telling the king that they can't recognize them as royal family, bro? I guarantee, like, who are these guys? We need some information. Damn it, forgive me, Ida. All these issues boil down to cultural. Our feelings alone won't change things. You're always welcome in our village, Ida. Isn't that great, Hadruden? At least you can stay here near your papa. Yeah. So Hadruden was the one born out of their cultural wedlock. Oh, that changes things. Okay, so Hadruden was the firstborn out of the so he's actually not anything, he's not pure blood. Harold, meet your future bride. Lady Estrid Garys, the noble blood of the ancient giants. I mean, okay, I don't want to say it's an upgrade, but I was born in Alcohol Village to the north. Respect that village. I'm a student of the earth wind arts. She's a woman truly fit to become queen. Yeah, respect. I am fated to love you for the rest of your life. Forget about the Eastern woman and her bastard. Oh no, that's daughter from a prominent background, Estrid. She just wants to have a child that is royal blood. Come on, Harold, just cooperate, bro. The energies here are aligned to the east. This won't do at all. The king's spirit is leaking out. Quick, shut the windows. What? And that mirror is positioned in a lethal 5-star configuration. Dispose of it. Is that a Pegasus? Meet Ashura, the horse of good fortune. It's a fine steed, worthy of your majesties. Consider it as a gift from my family. That is a crazy large horse. I mean, look at the size of that horse compared to these giants, and it's like Loki sized horse. I mean, Harold sized horse. That's ridiculous. It's sure to bring you good fortune. It's huge. Why does it have 8 legs? Well, it needs 8 legs to carry this oak, I can tell you that. Guards, take all of the jewels and gold to my room. And then it says the king's vicinity should be focused on the energies of earth and wind. Also, inform the servants that from today onward, the king and I will take all our meals on silver platters. Isn't that just indulgence? So the reason why they would take it on silver platters, I don't know if it's for the specific reason, but normally silver plates would be able to detect any poison or any anything malfortune in the food. 70-ish years ago, in this stage, the rough sea still made travel between islands difficult. Okay, yeah, but look at the size of the ship. Like, what are we doing here, guys? Elbaph's advanced navigation techniques intrigued other countries. There's a star which never moves called the Pole Star. So it could be a North Star, a North Pole Star. King Harold, you met the fishermen. Yep, it's about time. I even saw mermaids. Their people carry the blood of the ocean. In their country, a prince was born by the name of Neptune. And it wasn't just fishermen and mermen around. What? The sea creatures themselves were coming together in jubilation. Hectic. Okay, so other creatures instead of just the mermen and the fishmen and the mermaids were coming together. So he's obviously talking about the sea monsters, the sea beasts. 63 years ago, Al's castle Elbaph, where Harold was overseas. Congratulations, my queen. It's a healthy baby boy. His name is Loki. I spoke with the king about it. Let me get a good look at my son's face. Ah. There's no way she thought he wasn't gonna get born with horns, bro. Like, come on. Do you not just see your husband's head? Yeah, it's horrid. Your Highness? It's freaking me out. What is that? This thing can't possibly be mine. Your Highness, please calm down. Dude, that is so cruel. Tell the king it was a stillbirth. This is utterly unacceptable. It's cursed. Just look at it. It's a monster. What a horrible woman. What a horrible, horrible woman. When the Prince of Elbaph stretched his arms into the air, no one was there to take those small hands in theirs. Your Highness, stop this. That's the prince. It is said that the most unfortunate souls are those who are rejected from birth by their own mother. 100%. 100%. Listen to me, no child was born today. I forbid you from telling anyone. She just yanked him off a cliff. What? It's just him falling off the cliff. Nah, dude, what are we doing here? Where are you going? I'm returning to my village. I never want to give birth again. Weakling. Your Highness, Captain. It's coming from the realm of the dead. The realm of the dead? What about it? Damn it, bro. Day one Loki. Cooking out here. Homie caught on the side of the cliff, just climbing up. Okay, now how do we read? I think we read from the left here and we go down. Dispose of the child. It's becoming clear that this was foretold long before it came into the world. It is said that King Harold will someday be slain by his own son. Enough with this crazy talk. Meanwhile, Harold struggled against the walls of diplomacy. Blocked by the world government again. Why can't countries just be free? Ask Luffy that question, he'll sort you out. Hey, he's your little brother. Don't you want to see the little guy? Oh, shame, bro. Ida and Arjuden. This is crazy. He's not your kid, Mom. Then there's no way I can call him my little brother. Share the same father, dude. I don't think it was Harold's choice. It was just what was happened was diplomatically correct in his kind, like with his people. Oh, sweetie, you're so cute, even when you say such awful things. From then on, every misfortune that struck Elbaph was chalked up to Loki's curse. Soon after, Queen Estrid collapsed due to ill health. Good. Screw that chick. Break week next week. This is crazy, dude. I can't believe she yanked him off a cliff and he's climbing the cliff. It's a little baby there, man. So Earth Wind Arts, this would be Defeng. It translated, it's clear reference to Feng Shui, which is a wind and water. This week romanized with Elbaph spelling first of the manga's art. Okay, not important. Can literally mean not chilly. We believe it's just a pun. Hokkaido. Yo, that's crazy. So day one Loki is pretty much OP, right? Is that what we're saying? Because homie is climbing from the underworld up. Like, this is ridiculous. back home. Anyway, guys, I mean, there was not much to discuss. There was not much to discuss on that, like the manga panel. I'd say we have learnt quite a bit. I'm surprised to see that Hajuden was the one that was born out of wedlock, like cultural wedlock. I did know he was the older brother, but I assumed there was going to be Loki. That's why everyone didn't like him. But now what I've realized is that because of what was happened after Loki was born with the bad omens that were happening, that's obviously why everyone really did not like Loki. And explains Juden's hatred or disposition towards Loki was the fact that he knows that his mom was outcast from his rightful position. So it should have been Hydruden then Loki. But because the mom was not married into Elbaph, wasn't an Elbaph noble, she couldn't qualify to be a queen, and he obviously has resentment for that. Which is not, I mean, it's as weird as it's not Loki's fault. Loki wasn't even born yet. It's just the cultural norms of that time. But I understand where the resentment comes from now. And then obviously King Harold, why he did his 180 was because he fell in love with Ida, who changed his way of seeing the world and his thought process, which is still noble. Although I wouldn't have. I mean, that's not up to my decision, but I just feel like you still got to keep some part of your culture. And Elbaph being a warrior nation, I still think training warriors would have been the right way, but still obviously be powerful through peace. Obviously lean on the side of peace, but be powerful enough to maintain peace. But other than that, that's pretty much what we got out of the chapter. Loki, day one, super strong. Mother didn't like him at all. I was weird. I don't know what she expected. Like, if he wasn't going to get born with horns, of course he's going to get born with horns. He's going to be OP. So it is what it is. I like the manga, but we got a break week next week, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good rest of your day or evening. Bye.